Have you noticed something strange? Your brain can scroll for 4 hours without getting tired, but 10 minutes of hard work feels painful. Reading one chapter feels exhausting. Going to the gym feels heavy. Studying feels impossible. Building your future feels stressful. But dopamine, comfort, distraction, those feel effortless. Why? Because your brain has been trained to worship comfort, and every day, without realizing it, you are teaching your mind to become weaker. Not physically, mentally. Your brain is adapting to the easiest possible life. And that is dangerous. Because the brain doesn't care about your dreams. It only cares about survival and immediate reward. That means if comfort becomes your daily reward, your brain will start craving comfort more than growth. And eventually, discipline begins to feel unnatural, painful, even threatening. This is why most people never change. Not because they are stupid, not because they lack potential, but because their dopamine system has been hijacked. And today, you're going to understand how to take it back. Imagine two versions of yourself. One version wakes up and immediately checks notifications, consumes short videos, avoids discomfort, escapes boredom, looks for motivation, needs entertainment every second. The other version wakes up and attacks difficult things immediately. No excuses, no emotional negotiation, no waiting to feel ready, just action. The scary part? Those two people are created by repetition. Not talent, not genetics. The human brain is programmable, and whatever behaviors you repeat, your brain begins to automate. That means every time you avoid difficulty, you are teaching your brain discomfort is bad. But every time you voluntarily do hard things, you teach your brain this is normal. That changes everything, because eventually, your brain stops resisting difficulty and starts expecting it. Most people misunderstand dopamine. They think dopamine is pleasure. It's not. Dopamine is anticipation. It's the chemical that tells your brain, that thing matters, chase it again. And modern life is filled with artificial dopamine traps. Infinite scrolling, junk food, pornography, constant stimulation, instant entertainment, fast rewards with zero effort. Your brain becomes addicted to easy wins. And once that happens, real achievement starts feeling too slow, too boring, too painful. That's why discipline feels difficult at first. Your brain has been overstimulated for too long. You destroyed your reward system. Think about this carefully. A generation ago, people could sit in silence. Now people panic after 5 seconds without stimulation. That is not normal. That is neurological conditioning. And if you do not control it, your attention span, your focus, your ambition will slowly collapse. Here's the brutal truth. Your brain adapts to whatever you repeatedly reward. If you reward comfort, you become weak. If you reward effort, you become dangerous. This is why hard things must become your source of dopamine. Not the result, the process. Most people only reward outcomes. Money, likes, attention, validation. But mentally strong people learn to enjoy effort itself. That is the secret. Once effort becomes rewarding, nobody can compete with you. Because you stop depending on motivation. You become driven by identity. Look at elite athletes, soldiers, high performers, entrepreneurs. They all train one thing, their relationship with discomfort. Because discomfort is where growth lives. And weak minds avoid growth because they confuse discomfort with danger. But your brain can be retrained. You can literally condition yourself to crave difficult things. The same way someone becomes addicted to junk food, you can become addicted to discipline. But first, you must break comfort addiction. Start with this rule. Do difficult things before easy things, immediately, every morning, before your brain starts negotiating. Because the longer you wait, the weaker your control becomes. Your mind loves delay. Later, tomorrow, after one more video. That's how weak habits survive. But discipline is built in the first moments of resistance. The moment you don't feel like doing something and still do it anyway. Your brain changes. That is the rep. That is the mental training. Not motivation videos, not positive thinking. Action under resistance. Here's something most people never realize. Confidence is not built by success, it is built by proof. And every time you do something difficult, you collect evidence that you can trust yourself. That changes your identity. Slowly, quietly, powerfully. You stop seeing yourself as lazy, weak, undisciplined, and start seeing yourself as someone who executes. That identity shift is everything. Because once your identity changes, discipline stops feeling forced. It becomes automatic. Now listen carefully. Your brain is always asking one question. What behavior should I repeat? And the answer depends on what you reward emotionally. If you celebrate distraction, your brain repeats distraction. If you celebrate effort, your brain repeats effort. This is why you must learn to feel proud after difficult actions. Not after easy pleasure, after pain, after resistance, after discipline. That emotional reward rewires the brain. Here's a practical example. Most people finish a hard workout and think, finally it's over. Strong minds think differently. They think, this is who I am. That small difference changes everything. One mindset escapes difficulty. The other identifies with it. And identity always wins long term. Another thing destroying people today is overstimulation. Your brain was never designed for constant dopamine spikes. When your baseline dopamine is damaged, normal life feels empty. Reading becomes boring. Work becomes painful. Silence becomes uncomfortable. That's why you must reduce artificial stimulation. Less scrolling, less instant gratification, less noise. Because boredom is not your enemy. Boredom is the reset button. And most people are too addicted to stimulation to ever discover their true potential. There's a reason successful people often do difficult things voluntarily. Cold showers, early mornings, intense training, deep work. Not because those things are magical, but because they train the brain to stop fearing discomfort. The moment you stop running from discomfort, your entire life changes. Because everything valuable in life lives behind discomfort. Strength, confidence, discipline, respect, success, all hidden behind resistance. And here's the most dangerous trap of all. Waiting to feel motivated. Motivation is unreliable, temporary, emotional. But systems, identity, rituals, those survive emotions. That's why the strongest people in the world do not ask themselves how they feel. They ask, what must be done? And then they execute. Emotion becomes irrelevant. Imagine how powerful you become once your brain starts associating pain with progress. Suddenly, difficult tasks stop feeling like punishment. They start feeling meaningful. That changes your entire future. Because the ability to do hard things consistently is one of the rarest skills left in modern society. Most people are distracted, weak attention spans, weak focus, weak emotional control. If you master discipline today, you immediately separate yourself from the majority. But understand this clearly. This transformation will not happen overnight. Your brain will resist. It will beg for comfort, for distraction, for easy dopamine. That's normal, because you are fighting years of conditioning. But every day you choose effort over comfort. Your brain adapts a little more. And eventually, discipline stops feeling painful. It starts feeling powerful. One day, you wake up and realize something changed. You no longer need motivation to work. You no longer panic when things get difficult. You no longer avoid hard tasks, because your brain has learned a new addiction. Growth, effort, discipline, and once that happens, your entire life moves differently. So if you want to force your brain to crave doing hard things, remember this: stop rewarding comfort. Start rewarding effort. Do difficult things early. Reduce artificial dopamine. Build identity through action. And repeat until discipline becomes natural. Because the truth is, your brain is always being programmed. The only question is, who is programming it? You or your addictions? If this video changed the way you think, subscribe. Because modern society trains weak minds every day, and very few people ever learn how to fight back.